Okay, so today we'll be looking at collaborating in Presenter 10, and we'll go through what is Collaborate, and then we'll create and start a Collaborate session. We'll participate in a Collaborate session, and then we'll go through how you save and close. I have my colleague Ted here today, so he will be taking part in my collaborating session. So first of all, Collaborate is this little icon here in Presenter 10. It allows you to participate in a session on the same presenter file from different locations, which allows teachers to be able to work together to create lessons, and students also can work together to create presentations. The participants just need to have a free Presenter 10 account, and you can start having a session straight away. So we'll go through today how we can create a session. So I'm just going to open up a new tab here, and you'll know if you're familiar with Presenter 10, it always opens on this blank page here. I'm just going to type in the word Mars, and I'm going to pick a new page, and I'm going to type in so I've just got a simple 2 titles, and now we're going to start collaborating with Ted to create a lesson. So we'll press collaborate icon at the bottom and then start collaboration. It will always prompt you to save your file first. So we'll just select save. And you can place it in any folder you like. So I'm just going to call this solar system. You have to put in a description, and we'll put in planets, and we'll select save. And once it's saved, you'll get this invitation now to send to your colleagues. So you'll just type in their email addresses. Okay, if you want to add in more than one person, you just separate them with a comma, and then we can say and press send invitation. You can see here that it says it started, and you'll notice now that the icon at the top of your tab here has turned into the same collaborating session. So you know that this presentation file is a collaborating one. This one here is a pencil, so that means it's just you and your private file. So now that Ted has received that email, and you'll get a link to it, and you'll select the link and open your account. If you're already logged into Presenter 10, it will already automatically open in. Otherwise, you will have to put your login details as well. So from here, what you can do is you can work together to create lessons. And as a colleague is typing or inserting an image into a space, a padlock will appear. So you know that someone is working or editing in that space. So if I was to type here, you can see Ted is typing here, and there's a padlock. So I can't type or edit in this space here until he has finished. And once he's clicked away, whatever he has typed will appear again. So it just works like a Google Doc. And you can also add images, and your 3D model still get access to all your tools at the bottom in your collaborating session. I could work on the next page in Earth, and Ted can continue to work on Mars here. So I might add an image here. And whatever he's adding and what I'm adding, it will just share. So you can work simultaneously on the same project and create a lesson. You can change backgrounds, and you can change your order of your pages. And again, it will change for your colleague as well. So now we can see Ted is put an image, and it's moving around the page. So it just works exactly like a Google Doc, and you can work simultaneously. What else you can do is, there you go, Ted's done it. He's just changed the background. So it's a good way that where you can, if you share lessons or classrooms with teachers, you can create lessons together. If you share multiple classes per year group as well, this is a good little tool to use. You don't have to be working in the same room together creating your lessons. if your students have got Presenter 10 accounts, or is this something that you're looking into, this allows students, they can work and create presentations, then come back to the classroom, put a little homework task. Just be mindful that I can also delete Ted's work, so I can move his images as well that he's added. I can resize them and I can also delete them. And you can have all your features, embedding videos, images, sounds. It will work if Ted's creating that, all that documents, and he's adding all those tools. They'll just appear for me as well. And then from collaborating, so there you go, he's embedded a video here. So this is a good tool as well if you wanted to create a task for your students and share it with them. You know they're getting the right video that you want them to see. So he's embedded that video and I can select that video to play. There you go. So that will work as well. Again, I can close that and I can move that and resize that as well. Any questions so far? Okay, so after you've collaborated and you're happy with your lesson, you can also reorder the pages, and that will reorder it for Ted as well. You can add a new page, and again, that will work. Your colleague will be able to see that on the other side. So the person who has hosted and or started the collaborating session, so today that will be me, it will automatically save over the file that I've created. Ted would need to save as a private file for himself. If he wants to return back to the collaborating session, he would just use the link that was in the email, and it will open up the most recent version of that file. And if you wanted to stop the collaboration, you just press stop, and that will notify your colleague that this is no longer a collaborating session. So anything that's added or edited now won't get shared. So if you go into open and I saved under this, you can see it, in your folder view, these pencils show that it's just a personal file and this was a collaboration file. So if I was to close that and Ted continued to work on it, I can reopen it and get the latest version of it. I'll just let Ted type in something. Okay, and then I can open it and it will ask you again to join the collaboration. You just press join. And now we've duplicated the F and we've got a space shuttle down there as well. So also the 3D models that Ted has included, I get to use those as well. So you'll find all those tools again in 3D models, illustrations, videos, all these work in a collaborating session. And you'll be able to use those features and share them amongst yourselves. Is there any other questions? Okay, so if I was to now stop collaboration, it tells you that if there's somebody in, oh, sorry, before I tell you that, if Ted is working in a page, I won't be able to delete a page because it will tell you someone's working in it. So if I press delete, it says here it cannot be deleted. So you can't delete something if in a page that someone's still working in. So we'll go back to your collaboration icon at the bottom and press stop. And we'll press stop there. and then it'll tell you it's being stopped successfully. If you wanted to now restart that session, you would have to resend an email link, and you'll notice here that now that icon for the collaboration has turned into a pencil. So you would just need to resend that. So you would just go back to start. Again, you will have to save it. And because it's just saved over the original file, we can go back in and we can send it back to Ted and continue to write. And we might write take 2 because we want to change stuff. Hi, Brett. Thank you for joining. We've just started and we were looking at sending invitations for collaboration. So this icon on the bottom is what you will need to use in Presenter 10 to start your collaboration. And then it will prompt you to save, and then you'll send that email invite out as well. And you can use all your features as you would create in an individual lesson. You can use it with your colleagues now, or students can work remotely. You can create a homework task, and as long as they've got their Presenter 10 detailed, they'll be able to work together as well. So what you could do is you could say group 1, we want you to work on the Earth, and group 2, you're looking at Mars. And you can create a whole class project like that as well. Has anybody got any questions? So you can still do all your features of adding sounds, and then again, your participants here will, we'll just add an airplane sound. They'll get those sounds as well. So that is Collaborate. I have whizzed through it for you. I'm sure you've all had a busy day and you've got a busy afternoon. We are repeating our webinar series. So if you had some time between now and the 3rd of June, and you wanted to, and you've used Collaborate and you think, oh, there's some things I'm still not clear on how to use, just join us again on the 3rd of June, and we can help you with any problems there, or you have my email address here. You can send me an email as well. Whilst we have some time, if there's anyone who's got any questions on Presenter 10 that's not Collaborate, I'll be more than happy to answer those for you now as well. No questions? If not, then we can give you back some time of the day. Collaborate again. I just encourage you to go in, start having a play, maybe create a test version between you and a colleague, and hopefully it's a great way you can start saving some time and working on lessons together and sharing them amongst yourselves. And feel free to share some lessons that you've created with us here at Electroboard as well. We're always interested to see what you're doing. And if there's no questions, I'll say good afternoon and thank you for joining us today.